Hi, my name's Mindy. Welcome to my channel. I'm sorry about the sunlight, and I don't really have any other place to film at this moment, so we'll have to make do. I'm doing a book haul today. I got quite a few books here. All except for three, which will be the last three I do, I got from a publisher for review. So the first book I have here is called Strong to the Bone by John Land. It's kind of hard to see here. So, justice never quits, and neither does the author John Land, who deftly juggles the timelines and plot twists to create a slam bang, can't put it down thriller that's as timely as it is terrific. So, and the next book I have is called Left Standing, the miraculous story of how Mason Wells's faith survived the Boston, Paris, and Brussels terror attacks. So he decided to be a victim, a survivor, not a victim. So he survived 3 terror attacks. And the next book I have is called Moses in the Footsteps of a Reluctant Prophet by Adam Hamilton. So I thought this was sounded like an interesting book. And then the next book I have is The Chalk Man by C.J. Tudor. In 1986, Eddie and his friends are on the verge of adolescence. They spend their days biking around their sleepy little English village, avoiding bullies and looking for adventure. The chalk men are their secret code, little stick figures that they leave for one another as hidden messages. But then a mysterious chalk man leads them to a dismembered body, and nothing will ever be the same. In 2016, Eddie is a grown man and thinks he's put his past behind him, but then he gets a letter in the mail containing a single chalk stick figure. Before long, one of Eddie's old friends turns up dead, and Eddie realizes that saving himself means finally figuring out what really happened all those years ago. But digging into the past proves more dangerous than he could have imagined, because in this town everything has secrets. No one is truly innocent, and some will do anything to keep the truth buried. Addictive, harrowing, and masterfully plotted right up to its jaw-dropping ending, The Chalk Man is the must-read suspense thriller of 2018, and this comes out in January. Let me see. I don't know if these have release dates on them here. No. So, but this comes out January. Okay. And the next book I have is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie, and this is the movie edition, I guess, tie-in. So, this is, the publisher is William Morrow. So, yeah. And then the next one I have is also William Morrow, and it's called The Missing. And it says, when 15-year-old Billy Wilkerson goes missing in the middle of the night, his mother, Claire Wilkerson, blames herself. She's not the only one. This isn't a single member of Billy's family who doesn't feel guilty, but the Wilkersons are so used to keeping secrets from one another that it isn't until 6 months later, after an appeal for information goes horribly wrong, that the truth begins to surface. Claire is sure of 2 things, that Billy is still alive and that her friends and family had nothing to do with his disappearance. A mother's instinct is never wrong, or is it? Combining an unreliable narrator and the fast-paced storytelling, The Missing is a chilling novel of psychological suspense that will thoroughly captivate and obsess readers. And this doesn't have a release date either, so. And then the next book I have, it comes out in February, and it's called People Like Us by Dana Mel. And it says, Kay Donovan may have skeletons in her closet, but the past is past, and she's reinvented herself entirely. Now she's a star soccer player whose group of gorgeous friends run their private school with effortless popularity and acerbic wit. But when a girl's body is found in the lake, Kay's carefully constructed life begins to topple. The dead girl has left Kay a computer-coded scavenger hunt, which as it unravels, begins to implicate suspect after suspect, until Kay herself is in the crosshairs of a murder investigation. But if Kay's finally backed into a corner, she'll do what it takes to survive, because at Bates Academy, the truth is something you make, not something that happens. And this is the last book I got from Publishers, and it's a Bible study by Melissa Spoelstra, and it's Numbers, Learning Contentment in a Culture of More. And these next three books I got at Ollie's, Ollies. They resell things for a lot cheaper. Like my husband got a audio Bible for a friend of his, which was all CDs and stuff. It was about $120, I think, and we picked it up for $13 or something, $13 or $14. I can't remember which, but that's a big difference. So these books, the first one is a paperback, so it was only $2.99. Originally $16. And it's The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I know most of these three books are all older books, but you know, when you can get them for a good price, and I haven't picked them up yet, I thought I'd just pick them up, have on hand. So, and then this book was $3.99. Doesn't say what the original price was. Oh, $26 original price because it's a hardback. So it's The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware. Sorry about this. Again, I'm sorry about the sunlight. And the last book I have here is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. And I don't know what it's $34, by $34.99 in hardback when it came out. So I got the hardback for $3.99. So, and that's all I have for this week. I'll come back later. I may have another haul. So, thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good reading week. Bye-bye.